Jaworski has been intercepted 5 times this year. More than any other quarterback with the exception of Fran Tarkenton, who has also been picked off 5 times. 2nd and 6 from the 31. Hogan again. Jaworski going to keep for it, and it will be close. Play action fake, and Jaworski with a little flip. He's got Silky Sullivan, who is forced out of bounds short of midfield. Backup quarterback, who is, of course, assisting him as they get the word from the coaches upstairs. And Mike Hogan breaks tackles, has the first down, moves inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line of Detroit. Former New York Giant great Joe Morrison. A quick drop and flip by Jaworski. Carmichael trying to make a one-hand catch, but couldn't hold on, and Walt Williams is going to be called perhaps for a face mask.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, 21, defense, first down.
Hogan trying to go wide. And a loose football. The Lions have it. Doug English grabbed it on the bounce. And the Eagles turn it over. Due to the NFL blackout policy. No gain on the play for Hogan. 2nd down and 10. And Jaworski is brought down by a combination of Ken Sanders, number 82, and Charlie West, number 40, who came up from his strong safety spot.
Well, it's definitely a safety blitz, and Jaworski is trying to sprint out to avoid the rush, but no one picked up Charlie West because Tommy Sullivan went in motion. He was the man who should have picked up West.
They can pretty much let loose and come charging in on this play. Jaworski has time, though. And right into the hands of Levi Johnson. Johnson with the interception, and he may go. Cut down finally at the 15. From the Philly 14. Bussey. He may take it in. Touchdown, Dexter Bussey.
Hill and Sanders making a big block. Bollinger turning the corner, making sure everything hems inside. All Bussey does is run to the open spot in the end zone. It's a touchdown.
The strong ground game has been the story for the Lions. Bussey, 3 carries for 30 yards. King, 5 for 21. And with 3:20 to play in the first quarter, Detroit 7, Philadelphia nothing.
Teams having problems.
Terry Bradshaw, a 6-yard toss to Lynn Swan for the first score in that game. Sullivan trying to get outside and moving across the 30. Looks like he has a first down. Jaworski to throw once again. And this time he's got Carmichael ridden out of bounds by Walt Williams. Passing situation for Jaworski with time. And he's got his man. And Sullivan slips the tackle and moves to about the 36-yard line of Detroit before Lem Barney, who is making his first appearance on this series, combined with Walt Williams to bring him down. So if nothing else, they're moving the ball much better than they did a week ago. Jaworski's going to keep it in the air. And the completion to Charlie Smith, and he paid for that catch. Flashing the signs himself. Now he's delegated that assignment to Bill Davis. Jaworski looking for the first down. And it's broken up by Levi Johnson, who got his hand in front of Keith Krefley, the tight end. 2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Don Cockcroft added the point after touchdown. They're tied at 7. Here is Muellman, and this one is blocked. Let's see if we can pick up who got in there. Whoever it was hurt on the play. Might have been Leonard Thompson, 5-year veteran from Yale, waiting for the kick, which Jones gets off from about his own 5. Giron at the 42 keeps his footing across midfield and to about the 47 or 48-yard line of the Eagles. A 46-yard kick by Spike Jones, and once again, good field position for the Lions. Fake to Bussey, flip to Jarvis. He has good speed if they can give him room. And they do. He jitterbugs his way to about the 32-yard line. That'll be a Lion first down. Ray Jarvis wide to the left side. Here comes Sanders in motion, and Kane trying to go outside. He needs 9 yards, and he's way short of that. at about the 37, so it will be a 47-yard attempt. Mickemeyer gets it away. It has got the distance, but it is wide to the left. So the ball goes over to the Eagles. The clock shows 5:49, and there you see a disappointed Gary Danielson walking away as C Central battle. Confusion in the backfield, or so it appeared, as Hogan finally got the handoff and salvaged something out of the play before Paul Newmoff stopped him. Up to 5 minutes to play in the first half. The pitch is to Tom Sullivan. He's got first down yardage. Levi Johnson cuts him down. Betterson and Sullivan out of the eye. And a handoff to the tight end, Keith Krefley, as a penalty marker sails through the air. And Cal Lepore will give us the call.
Holding 64. Offense, it is second down.
Betterson and Sullivan, the running backs. Jaworski straight back to throw under the gun. Manages to get it out to Betterson. And Betterson running well. Moves out across the 50 to about the 49-yard line of Detroit. Jaworski checking his backfield. The Lions like to blitz a lot. If you can see when that's coming and pick it up, you can get them in some one-on-one coverages and maybe hurt them. Betterson off the draw will have the first down, and the rookie rambles down the sideline before being cut down by Paul Newmoff. Intercepted. 2nd and 10. He wants a big chunk, and he's got Keith Krefley, and Krefley is there for the touchdown. 31-yard touchdown pass from Jaworski to Krefley. And we'll take another look at the scoring play.
All right, there's double coverage on both outside receivers, and the rookie, Tommy Dakin, has the coverage, which he misses. And Krefley goes straight down the middle. Easy pass for Jaworski, who had good protection for the touchdown.
Patriots over the Jets. Delayed handoff to King. Horace King banging his way out to around the 20-yard line. 3rd down play. Lions need about 2. Bussey. He's got the first down. Packers game with Minnesota at Minnesota. Green Bay leads at 7-0. Jaworski to the air. King, the running back, makes the reception and stops the clock by going out of bounds with 1:24. Completed 3 of them for 33 yards. This will be his 5th attempt, and it will be his 4th completion. Within field goal range at least. Exactly a minute to play in the half. Landry, a deep drop. Wide open is Dexter Bussey. Into Philadelphia territory at about the 41. Out of bounds to stop the clock. Morris, Mark Markovich, and Rocky Freitas giving him time. They try to cross him up with a draw to King. And the Lions call a timeout as soon as King is brought down. Of all, he works 20-hour days, has a bed in his office. Often watches films till about 3 in the morning. Catches a quick 3 or 4 hour nap and is back at work at 6 or 7. 1st and 10 from the Philadelphia 30. Landry firing on the run, and again King gathers it in and skips out of bounds. The clock stops with 33 seconds to go, and the Lions are putting on a clinic on how to run a 2-minute drill. 3 from the 23. And they go with the draw play. They've got the first down. Bussey is out. And Landry with 11 seconds wants it all. And it's a touchdown for Charlie Sanders. Charlie Sanders with yet another big play.
6 seconds left in the game.
7. Offense, 3rd down.
The penalty is against Hertwig.
Danielson will hold at the 35. It is a 45-yard attempt. Mickemeyer gets it away. And it is good. He did not have much to spare on that. It barely made it over the bar. As time expires in the first half with the score, the Lions 10 and Philadelphia 7. So a bit of a disappointment that the Sanders touchdown was negated, but Mickemeyer salvages 3 points out of a late drive for the Lions. For the Detroit Lions to start the 3rd quarter with Larry Marshall 22 and Wilbert Montgomery 31, waiting back near the goal line for the Eagles. Marshall at the 1. Marshall to a big hole. Fumbles the football as he's hit, but it goes out of bounds. And it will be Philadelphia ball after a good return. Walt Williams made the tackle finally. Last play. Sullivan and Hogan, the running backs. Sullivan in motion. Jaworski with time, and now that protection breaks down a bit. And down goes Jaworski. The Rams stopped that string last week. Jaworski on a third down play. With time, going way up top. Carmichael was there, but the throw was not. Carmichael had Walt Williams beat that time. Quarter, the Bears and the Saints are tied at 7-7. Eagle defense rising to the occasion.
Under pressure right now.
He meets it at about his own 10. Gets away a spiraling kick. Marshall at the 35 with time and room to return it. About a 7-yard return out to the 42. Good field position now. Fake to Sullivan. Jaworski wants to throw under pressure and broken up by Charlie West. And let's see, are they going to say that Carmichael held on off the deflection? Apparently so. The 36-yard line. Sullivan gets the call straight up the middle. Tom Sullivan very close to a first down before Doug English and Charlie West combined to bring him down. And they the third quarter here, trailing 10-7. The Eagles are driving. Hogan going around the left side. Williams chasing him and riding him out of bounds. Second down play from the Lions 20. Hogan slipping tackles. Great piece of running by Hogan. Down to about the 2. Here would put the Eagles in front. They trail now 10-7. Jaworski's going to throw for it. And it is broken up on a great play by Levi Johnson. Now Charles Smith may think he was interfered with. Batted away from Smith.
Unsportsmanlike 76 offense. Reporting the day they went to the tackle, he could not do it.
Was at the 16-yard line. Jaworski. Broken up again. Shows when you put points on the board. And the Eagles have not done that too well so far this year. Jaworski to Carmichael, and Carmichael has 6 points. Barely got his feet down in the end zone for the touchdown. 10 with 8:50 to play in the third quarter. The Eagles ahead for the first time. Jones had trouble spotting it, and it's blocked. That was not Muehlman's fault. Jones could not hang on to the snap, and he was late getting it down. And Muehlman's point after touchdown is blocked. And that could be crucial because the Lions are now within distance to tie on a field goal, trailing 13-10. Because right now, a field goal can tie it for the Lions instead of leaving them a point short. Landry immediately to the air. And Horace King, who has been one of his favorite targets today, gathers it in and skips out of bounds.
Covering King. Not much of a foot race because King is that much quicker. Receives it for the first down, and the Lions are driving.
The fake and the quick flip. Out to Luther Blue. Speedy rookie. Close to a first down before Carl Hairston made the tackle. Ovations. Sanders again moving in motion. Landry with the flip to King. King trying to get the first down yardage and coming up short of it. They keep it on the ground, picking up the first down, bouncing off tacklers. Horace King with more than enough to keep the Lions drive alive. This injury is to his shoulders. Landry running out of the pocket and then spotting Horace King, and King goes inside the 10. What a job he has done this afternoon, both from the 6. Bussey. Down near the 3-yard line. Be distinguished by the players on the field, all the other coaches in white shirts. A third down play. They need the touchdown. And Landry has Bussey for the score. So Bussey has scored once on the ground and once through the air. And the Lions are back in front. Because now the Eagles need a touchdown to do them any good. A field goal will not tie it. Charlie Young. The man who replaced Young at tight end, Keith Prepley, has caught a touchdown pass from Jaworski today. Pressure on him. Jaworski finds Smith. Charles Smith struggling for extra yardage. And this will be the last play of the third quarter in all probability, unless it's an incompleted pass. Jaworski firing along, and it is most certainly complete to big Harold Carmichael, and he is shoved out of bounds by Walt Williams. But now the Eagles are in Lion territory, but perhaps the play will be called back. There may be a holding call.
Holding 64, offense, second down.
Look out, pressure from Laslovic. Jaworski steps around it and lobs one out to Carmichael. And Harold Carmichael goes out of bounds in Detroit territory. 3rd and 10 for Jaworski and the Eagles. The Polish rifle. Rifles that one into the arms of Charles Smith. And I guess you were thinking right along with Dick Vermeil that time, Nick.
Well, they're
13. And the Eagles driving. The pitch back to Tom Sullivan. To about the 22, maybe 23-yard line.
back on this play.
As you saw, the Eagles need 2. Sullivan takes the handoff. West is right there. Newmoth comes over to help, and Sullivan didn't get it. A flag is thrown as Muhlman gets the kickoff. It's no good. Wide to the right side, and let's wait for the penalty. It's against Philadelphia. Obviously, the Lions decline. The Eagle drive is stopped. And with 12 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the ball game, the Lions retain that 17-13 lead at the Silverdome. Larry Marshall, the single safety, waiting for the punt from Summers. This one is not especially long. Marshall fielding it at the 45, and a dangerous play as the Lions were right on top of it. It's first down now for the Eagles from their own 45. Jaworski has plenty of time. And Charlie West may have played it on a bounce. Now in his 10th NFL season overall. Hogan. Absolutely nothing. Charlie Weaver. He's a veteran, but he reacts to that play like a rookie. Inside 11 minutes. They need 11 yards. Pressure is on. They've got him from behind. Jaworski leaves the football on the turf. Nobody seems to want it. The play may have been whistled dead. Doug English eventually comes up with it.
Jaworski's hurt. He's down on the ground and he's hurt. Let's watch what happens. He's trying to tuck the ball under his arm, starts to scramble, and he's pulled down from the back. Look at his knee. His knee's buckled up underneath him, and he drops the football, but they say it was dead.
And waiting back at his own 35 is Larry Marshall. Summers with plenty of time to get it away. Marshall backtracks to the 28 and finds a hole. Marshall across midfield into Lion territory. Excellent punt return, and the Eagles are in business with 6:55 to play. Back now for the Eagles. The 16-year veteran gives the ball to Sullivan, and there's a penalty marker on the play as Sullivan gets. Let's tune in on Cal Lepore.
Legal motion, 64. Offense is first down.
Gabriel with time. This one looks a little better, but the result is the same. Incomplete over the middle. Wally Henry, 89, may have been the intended receiver. King and Bussey are his running backs. He's going to throw this time. Quick one to the sideline. Jarvis gathers it in, and Herman Edwards bumps him out. 5:08 remaining. Third down and about 1. King trying to get that first down yardage.
Oh, that's right. What do you mean? It is John Elway. Sorry.
No problem.
And they get the
By
first.
the nose of the football, they've got the first down. They keep it going. This time he will go to the air. Landry finds his man, and then it's broken up. It would have been short of the first down anyway. but King couldn't hang on.
Holding number 20. Defense, it's first down.
7 remaining, but a whole new series of downs for the Lions. Bussey carrying. Stopped shy of the 20. The whistle may have blown. Hairston picks it up and runs it in, but the ball was dead.
Yeah.
The Jets and the Patriots are looking at the possibility of overtime. Steve Grogan threw 22 yards to Darryl Stingley with 1:27 remaining in that game. It's even up at 27 all, and there you saw Bussey. 2:35 remaining. Landry's going to throw the ball. Not if Berge can do anything about it, and Berge wrestles him down. Bill Berge sacking Greg Landry, and Russ Bollinger objects. They will almost certainly have good field position when they get it back. Bussey with a fumble. And this is even better field position than they might have anticipated. Frank LeMaster, number 55, grabbed the fumble by Bussey. And with 2:04 remaining, it's first down Philadelphia at the Detroit 14.
The man who's done everything all day long is the man who coughs up the ball to the Eagles. A big hit, LeMaster jumping on the football.
With 2 timeouts and more than 2 minutes. Sullivan. He fumbles the ball. The Lions have it. Len Barney, the veteran, with a big play. Well, he's still on his feet. And the 3-time All-Pro, who has always had a great nose for the ball, comes up with a big play. He's no longer a regular, but if the Lions hold on, he has more than made his contribution to today's victory.
Tommy Sullivan going into the line. He's hit by Charlie Weaver, who knocks the ball loose, and Len Barney, if he doesn't stumble, goes all the way for a touchdown. But he continues to get up, and he's knocked out of bounds finally by number 17, Harold Carmichael.
Just as you said, Nick, if he had found the handle, he was gone for 6 points, but time remaining. The Eagles have 1 timeout yet to use. Rick Kane. The Eagles stop Kane and the clock as they call for a timeout with 59 seconds remaining. Jaworski. The pass deflected and almost picked off. You see James Hunter, number 28, he's upset. One of his teammates got a hand on it, and had it not been touched, it would have been right into Hunter's arms for the interception. Look out. Pressure's on. Jaworski ducks under it and completes his throw to Charles Smith. There you see the time running out on Philadelphia. And again, they keep it in the middle of the field. Sullivan is brought down to 6. The clock is moving as Jaworski takes the snap. This could be the game's last play. They've got to go for everything. Jaworski firing long. Out of the end zone, and the clock shows no time remaining. This ball game is over. The Lions defeat the Philadelphia Eagles at the Silverdome 17-13. Detroit is 2-1. The Eagles are 1-2. And for Nick Buoniconti, I'm Bob Costa saying goodbye from Pontiac, Michigan, and stay tuned for the doubleheader game coming up next on most of these CBS stations.